Hello Libra, and welcome to your reading for March 2024. Libra, well, aren't you a bit worn out this month? Looks like you've got yourself into a bit of a pickle when it comes to your physical and mental health. I think you're overdoing everything. I think you're overthinking everything. I think you're being stubborn. And I also think your hormones are out. So there's a fair bit going on, isn't there? And I haven't even looked really at the end of the month. This is all happening at the start. So let's start at the beginning, because I feel like when it comes to work situations, you have got yourself trapped into a situation where you're exhausted, like you're tired, Libra. Have you taken on a lot of work and now you don't know how to step back and say, I can't do that much? Kind of looks a little bit like that. You're tired, you're overwhelmed, you're overworked. Like, I'm not saying that the money you are getting isn't terrible, but this is too much. Like, do you feel like your wage is good, so you've got to do all this extra work? Do you knock off on time? Do you work through your lunch break? Do you do stuff that other people aren't doing because they just say, we'll just give it to Libra, she'll do it, he'll do it? It looks like something's going on here. It's time for you to step back a little bit, because you're actually making yourself sick here. And I don't think it's everyone doing it to you. I think you've gotten yourself into a bit of a pickle yourself. Sorry, Libra, but I think these are things, and I don't mean that you've done it on purpose. It's probably happened gradually over time, but here we are, and now we have to deal with it, okay? You don't have to put on a brave face. You don't have to pretend like you can do everything. You're not Superman, you're not Wonder Woman. You're just a person who's trying to get through the day and earn your money and get home as well as everybody else. I don't think I'm saying anything to you that you're not thinking yourself. It's all in here. I've got the Magician over the top of this. You are working yourself too hard, whether that be for you, for someone else, whatever it is. You're exhausted. You're exhausted, Libra. I think after you've listened to this, you should probably go and have a little nap. That's what I think. Anyway, that's how the first part of March looks for you. I am a little bit worried. I am a bit worried about your health and your exhaustion levels and everything else. So get some sleep, get some vitamins, all that jazz. Now, after I get past the middle of March, things are definitely on the improve. So I feel like there's some travel, there's some movement, there's some new opportunities coming your way. Is it time for you, Libra, to step out of your comfort zone? I've got an Emperor here. So I'm thinking that you've got yourself into your routine and it's time for you to step out of it. I'm not saying you don't think that, because I do think you think that, and I think you know that you need to sort of remove yourself a little bit from whatever situation, or remove yourself from your own life for a week or two or more, I don't know. But there's definitely a point here where I think you're getting so tired that you have to get away. And I really like that you have to get away, actually. I think that you understand that that's what's happened, and now you need to go and just rejuvenate and relax in nature, by the ocean, something like that. You will find your way there. Any Libras that are thinking about actually moving, the end of March is great. So if you're looking for a house, a relocation, moving out of a rental, the end of March is a really good time for you to do that. And I think it'll be a positive thing for you as well. So I'm happy to see that. It's frustrating and overwhelming, yes, but it's actually a really good decision. But I've definitely got here at the end of March that I need for you to be outside more, in nature more. You know, there's healing energy in the air, in the water, in the ground, from the sun. We get healing from all of those places. And if you get out more, instead of being inside working or whatever you're doing with work, get out more, I think you might find yourself getting a little bit more rejuvenated. I want to say to you, Libra, that don't be too stubborn this month. I think you're kind of being a bit stubborn and set in your ways. So it's time to make change. The end of March is really interesting too, because I've got the Tower and the Ace of Swords. So I've got two cards here that this is sudden and unexpected and new beginnings. So I've got some sudden and unexpected new beginnings here around this Ace of Swords. So I wonder what that's going to be. That's probably going to happen into April, because it's right in the last two cards of March. We'll see what happens next month, Libra. But certainly it's time for you to rejuvenate, relax, take stock. Try not to do everything step back a bit, go for some trips, go for some holidays, look after yourself. And then there's some big changes coming for you at the end of March. And I'm actually really looking forward to them too, because I've got a couple of aces, I've got the Tower, and I've got the Two of Swords. So there's a lot going on here with change at the end of March. And I think that's just because you're exhausted and you realise that, and you realise you've got to make some changes. So I really like that you're basically acknowledging that, and then you're going to act on it. Okay, Libra, so I guess the big message for you is please look after yourself. If you get tired, have a nap. If you feel like you're deficient in some vitamins, take some. You know, if you need to go get a checkup, get one. If you want to go to the chiropractor, have a massage, anything like that, just look after yourself a bit more this month, Libra. Okay, thank you so much for listening, and I'll see you next month. Bye-bye.